It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Starting from the 5, and he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man, right at the 25 to end it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Kevin Byron, come 19, come 19.
Looking to throw right away. Complete to his running back. This is John Wise Hunter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's back down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
That's 18, 5 years. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun on 3rd down. They've got enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's go now. 70.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Milton. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Giants
Here's 1st
take
and
over
10
first
from the
and
47.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Darts coming out throwing. Completed to his running back. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he comes with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He rush out with Kate because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down. It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
stats talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
This return starts at the 5. They get to him before they can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Yep, Nike, man. Move it, Nike. Dragon 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That brings up 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 79.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Giants tackled at the 11th hour. 1 more second, and that would have been a pick 6. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing on schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they find themselves.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And if they're using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 2nd and goal. Darts looking to throw. He's got it. That's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, they bring real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. They've got a long field ahead, but they've got to a Williams. They got a big hit on it. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Come back,
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the pass complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down. Ready? Nike Lions. Go quick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Roberts. Go.
Work against the blitz. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. He's got it again. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Mustang 19.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Rams.
Milton. We had a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to pick things up. And we'll see what they do here on
fight. 1979 Broncos. Warriors 17.
Play fake. It's Milton. It's completely through on the left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Dragon 60. Temple 80.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They're going to throw for it on 4. He's got it to his running back. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Hawk.
Now Milton to throw. It's his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
One thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is the system is called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Giving this a answer. And he manages to get back to the line with no further as we're at the end of 1. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Here we go. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 60 Matt. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender comes away with it. And the Giants get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang Victoria 17. 18 Viking. Dragon 60. Pass for 11. Hawk 7.
Start on the grounds here. Tracy. Out for the first guy. He ran no game on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Lines him over the middle. Not getting anything here, Bob. They're actually going to lose some back to the 10.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. And he loves man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
At the Giants' 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Warriors 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. That brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Milton now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football, and they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from woman.
They're going to try to throw for it. Gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
26 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Sticking to the air here. The Rams start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 7.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. And there it's Malik Neighbors. Making the catch, he dipped quickly at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? 1st play sets him up at the 38. Here's Tracy on 1st down. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But once it keeps you on schedule, or it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
At the 42-yard line.
First down and run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he tackles with the 1st down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hit. They're going to keep moving forward. Ball down inside the opposing 30. Even 25 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. Lightning quick transition. transition from bringing that football in and getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Dobbs. Chased out to his right. Tucks in, takes it. Now 1st down, only gets about a yard. The defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Hurt. Check out.
Back to throw, here starts. Short pass brought in. And they have this run to the red zone now to 15. Within 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Mustang 19. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Head to 60.
Your start now. Jump off, caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. He's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Track 60. Buffalo 18. Chat. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they keep him out the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Bronco switch. Get up.
3C. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants blow their lead just before halftime. They'll try this extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
He's good on the extra point effort. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and
10. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to go on.
Ready? Set.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Deep to the left side. Complete defensive play. Jarring moves incomplete. Just couldn't hang on to the contact. So second down coming up.
Pass the 50. Pass the 50. 18, Romney. Come on, come on.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
5 in. 2. 60, ball check. 6.
Air it out on third. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Greatest quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Gets him the first past the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. He's back to throw. And his back complete. He will be taken down, but up until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Hand off to Tracy. Nearly stops the drive with the first down run. So the yard short gain 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manage both second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They go right back to Tracy. And this one's brought to a halt at the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Play action with Darts. Downfield. This is Neighbors. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 40
Gain of 17
That play good for 17 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Again to Tracy up the middle. So he has some space inside the 35. Again, he's got room. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time we step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's like, ooh, with that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Hitting him on the dime. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, set. 72 move. Check out.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
That's twice now the runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
19 tight. Purpose, go.
Now Jarrett's going in the air. That one connects. This will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
3 yards.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Okay, ready?
Less than a yard. It's fourth down.
Ready? Connect.
And he will take it in for the 1-yard touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to Socks. First and 10.
Hey, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Milton. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the Rams
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
60
First
Bison.
down, Los
18,
Angeles.
Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready?
Now Milton to throw. It's inside. And a hold down just shy of the 40.
Hey.
Offense in the hurry up here. of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Tracy once more. This is going to be down here. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he helped you chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got first down here from the 36. And this with Tracy. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. And the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This one is up and good. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
They bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19, 18, run with 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Metton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one. I know it was something beyond his broken off of that game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, 60 ball catch, 60 ball, go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Kua here, he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in a hurry up here.
Rams, first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Rams.
Play fake, it's Milton. He's in over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Looking quickly here. Here's Milton. Escapes out to the left. Coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he's confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's away for the pass rush. Shazy throw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. Failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. He will score. Touchdown, Rams. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the resume play. It'll be with a kickoff.
Joshua Carty to kick
The Rams
off
kicking
for the
team
Rams.
is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. This is Tracy. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. He's got 2nd and 8.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Defensive line fast.
18 runners.
They work against the blitz. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but David's already done as they pick up that 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. And they pick him up again. Picked down by Monte Bates.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Run. Here's Tracy. This is across midfield and into enemy territory.
And anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series of points.
At the 48-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Go! Rocco 80! 1918!
Flip now to the running back. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield on their own side. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
All right, here we go. Second down. Design bootleg here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue piling it on here in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That's up and through for the point after. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Go!
Drives to the carry by Hunter. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run game. You want more. They always do. That's exactly what they're after offensively. Get this drive moving.
Come on! 65 minutes, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
A low play action. Going the outright complete. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
7-yard gain.
For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Gain of
Yeah,
7.
that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Rams trying to do some window dressing.
Ready,
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, he gives him Hunter. This one's going all the way. Swing for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, that watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was no time at all to try and escape it here. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-line's stance. I don't know if it's a game. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Hunter on third down. Not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Tackled by Leo Chanel. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
18 Runner. 18. Ready. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the dejected. Another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the